Good day, everybody. Welcome to Tutoring Success. Today, we are going to be looking at how to use the first theorem to solve such questions. So, firstly, we are going to read the statement, analyze our diagram, and then we will focus on the questions. So, the statement states that in the diagram, O is a center of the circle. Chord AC is perpendicular to radius OD at B. So that is a valuable thing that is popping up on our statement. We know that AC is perpendicular to our radius, which is OD. And then as the statement continues, it says OB is 2x units and AC is 8 units. So we have identified the most important things on our statements, and then now we are going to analyze our diagram. So firstly, we are going to insert everything that we are given. So we are given that OP is 2x, which is this one. And then we are also given that AC is equals to 8x. So this whole side here, guys, they are saying is 8x, right? And then what else we are given? We are given that this is 90 degrees. So automatically we know that if this is 90 degrees, that means angle OPC is also 90 degrees. Your reasoning is going to be angles on straight line. So what else can we analyze on our diagram? We can clearly see that we are having a radius, which is OC. The radius is a straight line from the center to the circumference. And then we are having OA. So that means these two sides are equal. So since we were told again, guys, that OD is a radius, right? So we must consider it as well. So OD is a radius. So when we are considering triangle OAC, clearly see that this angle is equals to these angles. Your reasoning is going to be base angles of an isosceles triangle. If you can look at OAC is an isosceles triangle. So what else can we say? We also know that the line from the center perpendicular to the chord, it automatically bisects the chord. So what do we mean by bisects? We mean that it is cut into two equal halves, right? So I think that we have analyzed everything that we need to analyze on this diagram. So we are going to tackle our question right now. So that's how you go about each and every question on Euclidean Geometry. If this video is valuable to you guys, please don't forget to put that like button. So let's read our question. Show that the length of BD is 2x into the root of 5 minus 1. Okay, so what can we do, guys? We know that since this line from the center to the chord, it bisects the chord, and the whole side is 8x. So we know that here is going to be 4x, and here is going to be 4x. So we are going to tell our examiner that no, Mr. or Miss Examiner, we know that AB is equals to BC. Our reasoning, we are going to say line from center perpendicular to the chord. To the chord bisects the chord, right? It bisects the chord. After that, we are going to say BC is obviously going to be equals to 4x, right? And then we are going to tell the examiner that we are considering triangle OBC. Since we are considering triangle OBC, we are going to say OC is equals to BC squared plus OB squared, right? So our reasoning here, we are going to say Pythagoras theorem, right? It's going to be Pythagoras theorem. So what are we looking for here, guys? We are looking for OC, because OC is our hypotenuse and is also our radius. So what is BC? BC, we have identified BC as to be 4x, right? And then OB we are given is 2x. is 2x. So we are going to say OC is equals to, you are going to introduce a square root. So we know that 4 squared is going to be 16. Then x multiplied by x is going to be x squared, plus 2 squared is going to be 4x squared, right? And then we are going to add these two. We are going to have the root of 20x squared, right? And then since we know that the root of 20 is going to be 2 root 5, and then we are going to be having x. So if you don't understand how did I get x, how did I move from x squared to x, I'll recommend this link that I'm going to link on your screen right now. It's dealing with exponentials, right? After that, guys, we are going to label that on our diagram. This is our finding, right? We are going to be having 2 root 5x. Since we have these findings, guys, so we are going to say we know that OC is equals to OD. Our reasoning is going to be radii, meaning that there are 2 radiuses, right? So we know that BD is part of OD. So we are going to say BD is equals to OD, which is the radius, minus by OB. If you can look on the diagram, we can clearly see that OB is 2x and OD is a radius. So we are going to say BD is actually equals to 2 root 5x minus by 2x. And then after here, guys, we are going to take out a common factor. So I would like you to think of this as 2 numbers, because they are 2 numbers, right? So we have a common factor, which is 2x. We are going to take 2x out, and then we are going to be left with the root of 5 minus 1. If you have any question, guys, please don't hesitate to post it on our comment section below. And if this video was valuable to you, please don't forget to put that like button. And on to our next video, we are going to discuss our second theorem.